Do you sleep good?
It's not mine, it's my mom.
I do sleep
Does
good.
it tell you if you get deep sleep?
I refuse to let this room run my life. So
Oh, I agree with that one.
I can't do it. Because if kids wake me up, I'm like, it's not their fault. Well, it's their fault. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I just got to figure out how to heal the brain.
Yeah.
And that's why I work on it. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Sleep is important. We were just talking about the fact that I'm trying to track via my Aura ring. Have you guys heard of an Aura ring? O-U-R-A, Aura ring. So it's basically a smart ring. Here, I'll show you. See that inside right there? Those are readers. Anyway, I don't get very much deep sleep. So I get a lot of REM sleep and I get a lot of light sleep, but I don't get very much deep sleep, which that's restorative sleep for your muscles, for your organs.
Deep is different than REM?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is different than light. And so in each cycle of sleep, then it repairs different parts of you. So deep sleep is restorative sleep for your muscles and your organs and your...
Brain? No?
Yeah, that's an organ.
Yeah.
So any of that, I can't remember the other word I was going to say. But anyway, so deep sleep is what I don't get very much of, which is why I still wake up tired and ridiculous. So I'm going to work on getting better deep sleep.
Yes.
And I don't know how, but it's not, people say it's because of your food, and I'm like, don't tell me what to do.
She's going to have that charcoal macaron.
People tell me, you know, stay off the phone. I'm like, don't tell me what to do and things like that. But it's okay. I'm going to figure it out. That's why I'm going to do that OptiMag
OptiMag. And
Magnesium for your brain
out is helpful too.
Working out actually makes me really tired.
I feel tired.
Yeah.
But
that doesn't get me deep sleep, unfortunately.
We're going to figure it out. It's a journey starting today.
It's a journey. Everything's a journey. So if you need help with your sleep, we could talk. And we'll get you some help. Okay, anyway.
Nails.
Good morning, good morning. Hello. So my name is Sarah, and this is Kayla.
Hello.
Kayla hasn't ever joined us on a Favorites Live before, but Kayla is here at Polish Pinkies with us, and we are going to be going over our favorites today. So, let's hop in.
I'm so excited.
These are favorites, either our current favorites that customers are loving, or favorites that clients are loving. So clients, customers, or us.
Yes. So
personally.
I'm the kind of nail tech that uses kind of the same products, but when I have a client that I switch it up on, they get really excited.
Yeah.
This happened last week. So I used Ugly Duckling Fufu Builder Base. This is a colored base.
So this is like their builder base?
It's like their builder base. It just has pigment to it. This color is very unique. It looks good on everybody. It's not super dark or super light. It's very neutral, but it is a gorgeous background color for nail art, or if you're just doing a one color set and you want to be fast, this is perfect. But she got real excited.
That's awesome.
I pulled this out and she was like, what are you doing?
This?
I cannot. I was like, you just, it's going to be great.
Aren't clients the best?
They're so good. So, and I have found with the Ugly Duckling colored bases that they have such good adhesion. I don't often need to put a thin clear base coat of the clear builder base underneath. This stuff rocks. I love Ugly Duckling for a lot of reasons, but Fufu, such a popular color.
So there's Fufu, pink, and
milky
clear,
white.
and milky white, and then clear. I've only ever used the clear.
You gotta use these.
I gotta break out.
They're awesome.
Getting out of that whole
I
clear
love
on
colored
everything.
bases. I do love colored bases.
Colored bases serve a lot of purposes, because even if you weren't using it for your single color, if you were using it for pastels or those lighter colors that you put over it, it's going to stop the shadowing.
Stop the shadowing, make your whites really, really bright, stop the streaking. Super, super good. This is the color Fufu.
Love it.
Ugly Duckling has this color in their hard gel. I think they even have an acrylic in this. This is like one of their signature, moments. They're so silly.
She bought Fufu because of you, and it's become a client favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. That's right. Super awesome. And also, Yonder's put a lot of this in. She bought two, put one in a pot, and used it kind of like a luminary system, because it's for long nails. It's helpful. So it's very versatile. You can use it so many different ways.
Yes, absolutely.
Next up, I know we've talked about Luxio Build.
It's been in my
all the time.
Past 2 months. It's been my favorite, and I'm so glad that she's going to talk about it, so you don't keep hearing about it from me, but I'm telling you, I love me some Luxio Build.
It's okay. So
Take it away, Kayla.
I didn't use it for the whole year that I have worked here, and then I started this year on any new client that wasn't super oily. I start with X-Bond and Luxio Build. And let me tell you, this is a fantastic product. It is the only product that I feel comfortable doing more than one nail at a time because I'm just very, very scared of more than one. But this product lets you. The less that you move it, the more it works for you.
Absolutely. That is a true statement.
It just is.
I love it.
You put it on, flip the nail,
It just does it.
do what you want, and you're
It
like,
just does it. Or you put it on the first nail and you go to the second nail and then the third nail and this one's fixing itself and then this one's fixing itself and then this one and then this one. So then you go back to look at this one and you're like, oh, I don't have anything to do. Oh, I don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could hurry it up. And then you're like, fix in the lamp. Like
30-second cure. Love that. It is, there is a good heat spike in there, but it's very fast.
Very fast. It's
very
short.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Just
Now-
so good.
She said it quickly, but you do have to use a base coat.
Yes.
So you can use Luxio base or you can use X-Bond. Mm-hmm. You're just going to scrub that into the nail plate and go right in with Luxio Build.
Go right in. I teach with this a lot when I do my one-on-ones, and it's such an easy one for people to understand. Love. We can't talk about it enough. It's good to just have for all the things.
I love Luxio Build. Luxio Build is very flexible, so it's not going to be great for people with ultra rigid nails. Mm-hmm. It is going to be great for people who have a flex to their nail. So you just have to understand the way it works and what clients it's going to work best for. Mm-hmm. So a healthy, flexible nail that just has really nice life to it is what it's going to be best for. You can sculpt with it, but only sport short. Mm-hmm. Again, it's very flexible. So one time I sculpted a nail like this long and I just played with it for the 3 weeks because it does have a lot of give. So it's not really great for extensions. You can fix corners with it. Mm-hmm. It would be great for that because then it balances with the natural nail. Anyway, Luxio Build is a fantastic product for your natural nail clients.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Yanners, Luxio Build is bomb. A thin layer of X-Bond, then Luxio Build, yes. You do not want to do anything thick with X-Bond unless you're crazy because it is very, very, very runny. But
you have to be really fast with X-Bond.
Wow.
There was a time that I could do all 4, but you had to be like fast. I wouldn't be able to do it now. I don't do enough nails to be able to be that fast, but
yeah. And if you don't like X-Bond, Luxio Base is fantastic as well. I love Luxio Base, but again, it's really, really flexible. So I don't tend to use that on its own unless it's a really short nail client, personally. That's just what I like to use it for.
I should clarify. I think I just confused the situation. So using X-Bond as a structure gel or as a reparative gel to repair shape and whatever, that's where you have to be so fast. If you are just scrubbing in a thin layer to the nail plate, you don't have to be fast. You can scrub it in all 5. You'll be just fine.
Yeah.
It's
and
only
I do that,
if you're using it like we would say like with Luxio Base where it's super juicy and we're kind of correcting, we're floating a little extra. If you're going to float with X-Bond, 1 nail at a time.
Yeah.
1 nail at a time.
For sure.
Okay.
All right. To keep going with Luxio, Luxio Coy, I know, again, oldie
Always
but a
a
goodie.
favorite.
The best Milky White.
This is an industry favorite for a reason.
It kind of sells on its own. It's perfection. I will play with 1 coat and then sometimes add the 2nd coat in, but I love the transparency that it gives just with 1 coat personally. But it just depends on what you're using it for. If I'm doing a set of only Milky White nails, Luxio Coy makes it so easy, so awesome. I'll often pair it with the Ugly Duckling Builder Base in Milky White and then do 1 more layer of Luxio Coy because it'll give it a little bit more opacity to it if people don't like seeing their nails underneath. But it's perfection. It's so good. You have to have this product. We will make you get it. I've done that at expos where I'm like, no. You're getting this. I love you.
Everybody needs Coy.
Coy.
Speaking of expos, who is going to the Utah Beauty Expo this weekend? We are. Polished Pinkies will be there. The team will be there. I will not be there, but the team will be there. We will have plenty of Luxio Coy. We will also have plenty of Luxio Blush. But the rest of the colors, it is first come, first serve.
Yes.
So if you have favorites that you must get at the show, then come early.
Yes.
But we hope to see you there. It's in St. George, Utah.
It's going to be lovely.
It's going to be nice and warm.
So good.
Bright and sunny. It's going to be fantastic.
Okay. And then I'm going to go into some Accents gel play. Here we have Galaxy Dazzle and Blossom Fantasy.
Galaxy Dazzle?
Yeah.
Is a favorite. I'm so glad you pulled that. I didn't even look at what your favorites were.
I do a lot of glitter fades, and I prefer gel play just because it's easy. It's right there. They have so many different sizes of glitter in there, so as you fade it up the nail, it just does the work for you because you can distinguish between the different sizes of glitter, and you're just an artist without even trying.
And Galaxy Dazzle has square pieces, which makes it so fun.
It's so
There
unique.
are square chunks in there, and so therefore you have your circles and whatnot, your regular traditional glitter, and then all of a sudden you have this square, and it's whimsical. It's very fun.
Super fun. This is one of the prettiest colors I've ever come across, Blossom Fantasy. I just did some boudoir nails. Ooh.
Fancy.
And this is what we chose. So not like too much, but definitely like that rose gold moment is super, super pretty. Also that Russian trend with the cuticle being the glitter and then a milky color over that. This color is beautiful. If you ever do those like beautiful Russian smoky nails. I don't even know how to describe those.
I don't know how to describe either, but I like that.
I love it.
Glitter, fade, smoky, Russian.
Yeah. So any of the gel plays are they are a great, great, great investment. I love them all. And I love their packaging because they don't leak. They're really good.
I do have to, there's a correction. If you turn, gel paints, if you turn those on their side, they will not leak. However, these ones that have a thinner gel consistency so that you can move the pigment, the glitters and stuff, those you do have to keep upright and then they won't leak.
Sure.
But if you turn them on their side?
If you turn them on their side, but
no-go.
just know that. But even like this is a well-used bottle, and this is like I like that the bottle itself. I just like that.
I agree with you.
I'm willing to I want that in my life.
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep your bottles upright. Everything will be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming in towards the end, we're gonna go into some bits. These two. Well, let me just start with one. This is the refiner bit. We haven't talked a ton.
We haven't even introduced it, actually. This will be the first time, so everybody, eyes on Kayla.
Okay, this guy is called the refiner. This is a carbide bit that is really, really smooth. There's a little bit of nail dust on there. Forgive me for that. Why I love this bit, I use it with a lot of clients that I have oopsies on where I have slightly flooded that cuticle. This guy, it's not made for the skin, but it's one of those that if you...
It won't cut the skin because all of our bits are skin safe. But
they're all skin safe, but this guy refines any problem that you have encountered.
Yep.
I love this. I use it at about 12,000 RPM, and I can't handle this bit. Everybody needs this bit. If you're a new nail tech and you're just learning how to do structured gel manicures, this would be really good for acrylic perfection around that cuticle.
You just up that speed for that?
Up that speed, exactly. Like, it is a must-have.
It can be used as a removal bit. It's not, It's not necessarily my favorite shape, but if you were in a pinch, it can be used for removal.
Absolutely. You could use it for under the nail.
Yep, you can use it as an under nail cleaner. It's a very multi-purpose bit.
It's very multi-purpose.
Yep.
But that point makes for getting into there so easy and so fast. I also love the little do we sell the cutie nectarine still? The cutie. I like the cutie a lot as well, but this guy I've been grabbing for. So if you guys need a bit to help you with mistakes, just
refiner all the way.
Refiner
multi-purpose bit.
All the way. And then the Easy Off Mandrel, and then the zebra bands. I prefer the 150. I got it off, see?
So Easy Off. Have you ever had your mandrel where you cannot get the stinking... I remember when I was a brand new nail tech in my basement, and I'm like trying to take it off. So I have it in the chuck, right? It's in this guy, right? I'm trying to take off the stinking sandy mat, and out comes my bit, and I'm like, am I ruining my chuck?
Yeah.
Like, it just can't get it off. Anyway, did you see? She just pulled it off with her own hands.
You can pull it off.
It's actually
now,
a really big deal.
It takes a little bit of effort. So here, when you put it on, you don't just put it on. You have to like push it in, but you can get it off.
Yep.
See?
Just pull it right off.
You just pull it
if
right off.
If you had a chuck holding that, not your fingers.
Exactly.
Yep.
But the reason why I love sanding bands is I'm new to them. I used them in school, cut someone, was done. I was so scared. These zebra guys are pre-scored, so you don't have to go in and, I love that. But this has helped my time so much, especially on my nail clients that have like a really hardy base on. If I'm doing hard gel, or if I have even like ugly Duckling builder base, it can be kind of rigid. Doing this after I remove and making the nail beveled and smooth and concaved has saved my hand and my wrist and made my filing so much more faster. And it's so satisfying.
It is satisfying.
I love using this. And also if you have any lifting, a little tickle takes it right off. So I'm new to sanding band life and I'm obsessed with it. I know a lot of techs use it. This guy is very easy friendly. It also comes in gold, which I love that.
Yeah, the Easy Off Mandrel comes in gold.
Yep.
So the sanding band, so I used to use them for removals before I figured out what carbides. This is back when I was brand new nail tech again. But I would use it for removal. So it can be used for removal. It can be used for prepping the natural nail. You would just use it on your very lowest setting to prep that natural nail. Like what Kayla's saying, to bevel between the product and the natural nail to make that all really nice and smooth. So yes, just if you're a new nail tech to using sanding bands, my only suggestion would be to be very aware of how long you're on the nail plate.
Yes.
Because you don't want to remove the healthy nail plate that gets down to the next layer of nail plate where things aren't going to stick, because then you'll have lifting problems. But yes, sanding bands are so multi-purpose.
And you have to think of it as like a hand file. So our RPMs are like 1 to 2, maybe 3,000.
Yeah, we're going like this.
It is very, very soft because it can heat up. Also, if you are dealing with nails that have like a foreign substance on them, like a client's coming to you and you don't know what's on their nails, removing with this guy is helpful.
It's very helpful. Because
it's not going to dig into that product, because if you don't know what it is, some products that just go right through and you're like, I'm so sorry.
I'm not sure what's happening.
My bad, but this is like a nice, safe moment for you. But
yes.
I love it just for refining after I remove, and it just helps my time.
I have one more use for it, actually. So you can use this with the refiner bit, you can use it with the undernail cleaner, or you can use it with the sanding band. So depending on the type of nail tech and how you were trained. So if you have a client who continually lifts at the free edge, and you're like, I can't figure this one out, right? We all have these issues. We either have lifting at the back or we have lifting in the front. The middle means that they have pocket lifting. That's something the client is doing. But the back or the front is always the issue. If you have clients who are lifting at the front and you've tried everything and you're going to pull your hair out, just remember the free edge itself is very strong. 100 layers of nail plate is very strong and can curl away just by being dry. So the product is still right here and it's just pulling away. If you go in and right at a 45-degree angle, so we're like this, and you just kind of bevel away the nail plate. So now the nail plate is only 50 layers thick on the free edge. And so now, like, it can't really pull away. It doesn't have the strength. I hope that makes sense.
That was awesome.
So that is one way that you can prevent clients from lifting at the free edge. You can do it, again, under nail cleaner, the refiner bit, or if you're a sanding band user and you already have one out, you just give like a quick bevel, take away some of that free edge so it can't curl away.
That was helpful with the numbers, because I'm like a numbers person.
Oh, yeah.
Because that really helped my mind, like, because there's less,
Yeah, you don't want to, you can take it all the way, but if we're working on natural nails, it's a gel polish manicure. You have to have some nail there because gel polish isn't strong enough to be its own product. But, yes.
And when nails start to curl, that's when our clients are like, ooh, what's
let
that?
me just pick that away. Stop. No, clients don't do that.
Don't do that. All right, the last thing I want to share is the Polish Pinkies Expert. We're already 30K Efile, of course.
It's my best friend.
I tell my clients all the time, if this wasn't working, like if the power is out,
doing nails.
I'm not doing your nails. Like,
See ya. Come back another day.
Sorry. I did a really fun reel on this. I think
it was a fantastic
I
reel. If you haven't seen it, you should probably go check it out because it tells you all the things.
It tells you all the things. Quick overview. Balanced in the handpiece. Like everything is here. It's not weighted super towards the back. It's not super front heavy. super easy for any hand type to grab, which I love that. This torque in this machine is very, very powerful. So if you unbox your new Efile and you want to get started, start it slightly lower than you normally would on your previous Efiles because it's going to be probably stronger. This is a surgical grade Efile, so it's ready. It is so good.
Very true.
The straight cord.
Straight cord for the win.
It doesn't coil on itself. Even like I have used this cord and have not had to like undo it ever. It doesn't get caught on my pulls. It just, everything is better with this Efile. Everything in your life.
I'm so glad to hear that.
It is. And then having our little handpiece cradle.
Love that.
Love that, because that's when I drop it on the floor. Is even those silicone pieces, something would inevitably happen. I also hated how those silicone pieces would attract dust.
Yep.
Remember?
And you couldn't wash it.
You couldn't wash it.
It's like glued to it.
Yeah, like everything about this is it's so good. We also now have servicing here locally for the Efiles.
Yes.
If you're coming up where you need it cleaned out, which
yes, a yearly cleaning is suggested for your handpiece.
Suggested. We do that at our warehouse now.
Yes.
We don't have to send it abroad.
We do not have to send it back to the manufacturer. We took over all of the warranty work.
They got trained. They took this awesome. I was like kind of
jealous. we handle all of the repair work. So if your handpiece is having trouble, or if the box is having trouble, or anything, you just contact us. We will take care of you right away.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's quicker than it was before because
Much.
it's local. So
much quicker.
Yeah, if you guys consider nails a career, not a hobby, please invest in your tools. And otherwise, yes, obviously, but it is the best tool for your tool bag.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
And good Efile is 100%.
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent.
All right,
my favorites. Here we go. What do I begin with? I think I'm going to keep going. Since she was talking about bits and Efiles, I'm going to keep going on that same train. So summertime is nearly here, and our Pedi bit is what you need. So this pedicure bit, it comes in coarse and extra coarse. I would always suggest coarse. Extra coarse is for those feet that really are more medical necessity, right? So like extreme overgrowth. If you were to use this on those people, those clients who come in, they're like, my feet are so gross. And then you look at them and you're like, where's the dry skin? They're like, oh, they're so dry. And you're like, but all I see is regular skin. So if you were to use the extra coarse on them, it will burn them because it's too coarse.
Right.
So always choose coarse unless you have those clients with the severe overgrowth. And that's when you could either go in with a carbide bit, because our carbide bits are skin safe. You could cut some of that callus away and then go in with a Pedi bit, or you would use a super coarse to just gently debulk that callus and help your client out. But the best thing about our Pedi bit is that it is open. Do you see that? So that means that at the end of your service, you can knock out all of the gunk, throw it away, make sure that you're cleaning the inside, the outside, everything is back to sanitary, and then it will be ready for your next client. So Pedi bit for the win. Next up would be, I'm back into the oldies but a goodie. So back in the day, before new bits and new styles came along, we had a pairing called a taper and a flame, and those were our prep bits. So I still love the taper and the flame. Sometimes I use them together depending on the client, and then sometimes I just use one or the other. But it's always fun to revisit our favorites and to be like, ooh, I remember why I love this bit. So this is the Flame 18, and it has a more narrow belly. The Flame 21 is going to have a more rounded belly, and then this one in particular is the flat top tapered Sciver. But I also love the tapered Sciver in the 18 or the 21. The 18 is going to be more narrow. It's going to fit really nicely down into those people with really tight sidewalls where they just can't be pulled away. You're going to put that 18 really nice down in between there to clean out everything, or the 21, which is your general sizing. So I love those two bits. Okay, next up.
It's too big.
This is a big debate at Polish Pinkies, but I am a large dust brush girl. So this is how you hang it from your finger, right? You don't hang it like this, because then I have to work to keep it up, right? so it would fall or it just doesn't want to stay. So if you hang it from your finger, then you would just be able to dust off all of it. You would prep, dust, prep, dust. So I love a dust brush. Now the debate at Polished Pinkies is whether or not...
Well, the reason why is because I always hold it like this.
Oh, because you're holding it up this way.
So,
and so to hold it, it's like so weird.
Yeah, but I like this because I feel like it's not in the way at all. Like when I'm... I don't know. But now I'm considering my life choices. Shoot. Okay.
Bree doesn't like the big ones either. She likes the small one. Rachel only likes the small one, but I'm a big all the way because I'm
She
like
will
one,
get it
2
one,
passes and we're done.
yeah.
But this I feel like is
You have to like... Yeah, that's true.
It takes too long.
Also, here's the thing. I like disinfecting. I use a lot of tools for each client because there's sanding pens, there's refiners.
There's a pusher. There's a
This
there's
is
a nipper.
smaller to fit in my tray.
I'll
than
give you
big
that.
guy.
I will give you that. But big brush, big brush. Oh, tiny brushes only. See?
See? Okay.
It's a big debate, but I am a big brush.
Yeah.
Other people are little brushes, but don't worry, Polished Pinkies has both for you. But
Yeah.
always a dust brush.
If I was doing pedicures, dry pedicures, I would use that because there's so much.
Always a dust brush. And I love that these ones can hang from your finger. We used to have the ones where it was a handle, and so, but that means that you are adding time. So think about that you're prepping, and then you have to go down to pick up the dust brush, and then put the dust brush down, and then go back. All of that time adds up. I'm telling you, you'll be 10 minutes faster just by hanging it from your finger.
Yeah. And not even just when you're prepping with your bit. Like Rachel uses it while she's pushing cuticle, while she's shaping.
Yep,
like,
she always has it on her
always.
fingers.
I'm like, ooh, another thing I've grabbed and learned.
Yeah. So, dust brushes for the win.
Yeah,
love, love,
absolutely.
love. All right. That concludes all of the tool part. Now we go on
All
to
the tape.
gel play. So I did my other daughter's nails this past weekend because she is going to be at the Utah Beauty Expo, and she was like, well, I want to have my nails done. And I was like, all right, let's do them.
That's
Anyway,
fun.
so I used Line It Black, and I forgot how much I love a fresh Line It Black. And hopefully this
is
is
it
the
new?
fresh one. Man, yeah, it is.
Oh,
so it's fresh, it's
soft.
new. It was just like, wow.
Because there's like no color in there.
No.
Not that it matters. 'cause
Or
so
it's just,
pigmented,
it's
but-
not old yet. And I don't mean old in a bad way. I just mean like it hasn't, every time you open up your gel paints, the
Yes.
lights are curing it, the air, all of these things, right? So over time it just gets a little thicker, but a fresh Line It, there's nothing like it. It's delicious. So the Line It gels are different than the regular paints. Line It's cure without a tacky layer. However, the black and the white are so very, very
Yeah.
pigmented. You have to use it so thin, like barely any. And it will create your design. They're so easy to work with. I love, love, love the Line It's.
If you're new to nail art, using those and a good brush is key because you're able to get the right pressure, all of it. It's good. And you don't have to float a ton.
No,
it is
you
so
don't.
Thin.
Because it is so thin. I didn't
Float
have
your
to.
top coat
I
at
didn't
the
have to
end.
float her top coat at all, and usually I would because
That's
I want it
amazing.
to be smooth. But no, over this because I had to apply that nail art so thin. We did the
Yeah, what did you do?
Gauntlet. No.
It was yellow?
It's a book series, and she did flames, and there's a bird, and there's a
I don't read. Rachel, what is it?
May the odds be ever in your favor. What is that?
Mockingjay? Nope. Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
There we go.
And it was the flames or something.
That's what she wanted.
Okay,
I'm excited
let
to
me
see
hope
these
that that's
nails.
all right, because I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Okay, anyway, they turned out really good.
Great.
Divergent. Thank you, Rachel. That's it. Divergent. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
The
Well done.
Divergent.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Well done.
Divergent, Hunger Games. Yep, it was Divergent though. But so it was the flames from that. I don't know. She said it looked just like it. I'm like,
Did you do it?
yeah. I was like,
Sarah's killing it at the nail art game.
that's what I had to do. Like, don't worry, I still got it. Don't worry. It just takes me a minute to get back to it. Okay, anyway, next up are my favorite Luxios currently. I have them on. We'll go like this because it's the wrong hands, but I have on Sunburst and I have on Bombshell. Winter. I'm already in summer mode. Skip spring. Moving right on. Actually, Sunburst, I'm telling you, Sunburst is one of those colors. It is popular all year round. We sell more Sunburst than Bombshell. At this
Really?
point. Yes. Sunburst for the win. So if you don't have Sunburst yet,
Well, and the
Grab
coverage
your
is
bottle.
really even every
Yeah,
time
it
you
is.
use it. Like that's what I
Yeah.
like about it. Neons can be really tricky.
they can be really,
They
really
can be
tricky.
really tricky.
But nope, 2 thin layers and you've got full coverage. It's awesome.
That's beautiful.
And then for those people who don't really want to move towards summer colors or who don't love summer colors, I thought I'd pull in my current favorite neutral, which would be Luxio Bossy. It's just a beautiful, beautiful neutral. Not too mauve, not too pink, not too gray, not too anything. So it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Looks fantastic on every skin tone. Luxio Bossy for the win.
The first time I saw Bossy on somebody, I like jumped up and down.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you don't know what to put on your nails and you're like, I don't know,
need something.
just suggest that.
Luxio Bossy. It's just a really nice neutral.
Yep.
It doesn't have too much color, especially if your clients are really stressed out in their lives and they just need something really calm. They wouldn't be able to have this. They would be like, this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. You would put something like Luxio Bossy.
Absolutely. We all need a little Bossy.
I love it.
In the good way.
Yes. In the strong, empowered women way. Booyah. All right. Well, we're so glad that you joined us. You can get all of these products and more on the Polished Pinkies Pro app. You would go to your app store, download Polished Pinkies Pro, log in with the same information that you use on the website, or if you don't have a login, you would create a new one. Allow for notifications. That way it tells you when we're live in the app, and it will send you a 10% off coupon that you can use on your first purchase. Or if you are an oldie, old school kind of girl or boy, you could shop on polishedpinkiespro.com, and of course you can buy all of these goodies there too. And as always, if you ever have any questions regarding accents or Ugly Duckling or even Magpie Beauty products, you can contact us. We are happy to help in any way. And until next week, which next week, please join us in the app. So download the app. You can join us there, but we will be live in the app at 11 a.m. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye, Pedi.